is Miss Yowaning. We're in spot number 1 for the judging of our RC Chinese New Year decoration. So let's take a look. This is Garden RC. And it's quite nice. They call it the Yi Tiao Long One Dragon Lighting. How do you like it? Let us know, alright? Hello, hi everyone. Now we're in spot number 2 in our RC Chinese New Year decoration competition. We're over at Greendale, and look what we have here. We have a sustainable, beautiful green and very, very charming decoration. It's done with combustible material, and as you can see, there's also a collaboration with the AAC. Look at all the beautiful couplets, guys. What do you think of it? Hello my dear residents, and we're now in spot number 3 for our RC Chinese New Year competition, and we're over at Oasis. So part 1 to what they do is actually a competition of all the lanterns. Take a look which one is cute and which one is nice. And we're going to part 2 now. Follow me. And now we're actually in the part 2 of the Oasis Chinese New Year decorations. Come follow me. You can see there's a big nice decoration here. And then as you walk in, you will see the secret garden. Wow, isn't this beautiful? So, tell me what you think, alright? Hello my dear residents, and now we're at point number 4, and this is our first NC competition. And so within this, you can see that this is a 4D decoration. Can you hear something? You can hear the firecrackers, and it's part of the decoration. And it starts right from the front. Come follow me as we look at more. And this is the grand entrance. As you can see, our water bay, lots of firecracker sound. Let's look at some more. And come follow me some more as you look at this. Wow, look at this. This isn't that pretty. Look at all the lanterns leading us all the way to the function room. And finally, this leads us to the pool area, where you can see the whole entire area is covered with 7 colored fairy lights. Tell me, what do you think of this NC entry? Hello residents, and I'm here over at our Periwinkle RC, and this is what they have for us. So what Periwinkle has done is that they have started on a 3-parter for the New Year decorations. The first part is actually right on the road itself, leading all the way to our Punggol 21cc. And as you can see, they decorated it with a lot of auspicious signs. There's actually Yuanbao, or the gold ingots. There's also like the gold coins. So it's really quite fabulous, isn't it? But this is only part 1. Let's take a look at part 2. I think you'll be quite amazed. Hi residents, so Periwinkle part 2, and it's quite a maze box. Come, let's take a look. So this is actually their community garden, and look what they did. They actually put up the 12 fortunes of the 12 zodiac signs. So come and let's take a look. I am a dragon, and this is the dragon year, and my lucky number is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I love is that it's said to be an exceptional year that's different from past years. So I wonder what your fortune is, so be sure to kind of check this out. And come, look at this. There's a surprise for you as you go through the entrance, and you can see a dragon! Isn't that amazing? A dragon! And this was actually done by our residents. So Periwinkle, you certainly have talent. So let's take a look at part 3. And this is actually outside of the Punggol Periwinkle RC Center. As you can see, they made quite a lot of fairy lights here, and so it really does have quite a bit of a festive feel here. So what do you think of Periwinkle's Chinese New Year decorations? Let us know. Hello residents, welcome to the twin precinct of Horizon and Breeze. And this is what we have. We call it the Yan Xi Gong Lue Chinese New Year decoration, which makes it entry number 5. Let's take a look at all the interesting things that we have. What I like is that they have longevity, and so they're already thinking about Valentine's Day with this whole entire decoration. And you can see the wishes of all our residents for good health, happiness and love for everyone in their families and in the community. And let's take a further look. This is actually the grand entrance, and you can see that there are dragons with Yanxi Gonglue type of lanterns. And let's take a look at some interactive things that are set up. Actually, the 12 zodiac signs here. And this is actually the monkey sign, but also at the same time it's in Chinese and it's in English. Now one of the things that they have is actually love notes that our residents can be making to wish each other good health, love, as well as a very nice Valentine's Day. So let's write something for our residents here. And this is what I have. P.S. I love you. Punggol Shaw, I love you. And Punggol Shaw certainly rocks. Happy New Year. And for Qingwenjie, those celebrating Valentine's Day, have a very, very delightful and romantic Valentine's Day. Hello, my dear Punggol Shaw residents. A Happy New Year to you. Today is the 3rd day of the Chinese New Year. And we're here in Punggol Shaw to look at the day entries for our Chinese New Year RC and NC decoration. And we're over at Coral. And wow, look at this. Isn't this so pretty? It is full of flowers, cherry blossoms because they signify spring. Also at the same time you can see, right, the hot onglais. The onglais, right, are meant, right, to bring in the luck. So what do you think of the coral decoration? I think it's really cute and festive. Hello, hi guys. So we're actually over at Flow Residence now. Yay! Isn't that very pretty? So this is part 1, and as you can see, I think this will look even like more beautiful at night, but even though it's in the day, it's still like very, very bling bling. I really like it. And then there's actually a part 2. Come, follow me, big surprise! Look, it's here, isn't it? Isn't that wonderful? And you know what? I saw a lot of residents coming in to take pictures with the Tyson. So talk about Instagrammable. I think this is what Flow Residents had actually achieved. So tell us what you think about it. Hello everybody, and now we're over at Meridian. Again with me, Edward. And Edward is actually the chairperson of Meridian, and he gave us a very good presentation on the idea that Meridian has, which is number 1, all on sustainability, all on promoting multiculturalism, and of course the third part, right, is that they really had a labor of love. They went to all 29 blocks to put up couplets as well as homemade decorations. So we're going to take a look at some of the lift lobbies later on, but Edward, what's this? These are all like very cool.
This is the well wishes. Right? From anyone in the public or members, they just come in, put a well wish inside there to wish for the new year.
So it's like, you know, a well-wishing wall. It's a very, very good idea, and I can see quite a number of people have put in really good wishes, not just for themselves but for Singapore.
Yes.
Yay! So let's go and take a look some more. And so we're actually in part 2, which is in one of the lobbies of Meridian. And look what they have. The residents, the grassroots leaders actually made this special yuanbao, I guess. Maybe it's not yuanbao, what is it called? Jade ingot. And you can see this actually at every single one of the lift lobbies here in Meridian. And also you can see, right, the Fu Dao, which is actually done by the AAC Calligraphy Club of P21cc. And so, what do you think? This is definitely a labor of love. 29 blocks, every single one of them have the homemade jade ingots as well as the Fu Dao. Hello, hi everybody. We're over at Cove to look at their submissions for the Chinese New Year decorations, and we're actually over at the lobby. One of the lobbies now at 102C. As you can see, a lot of effort has been made to make the lobby look very, very auspicious. And look at the number of stars that they have or huts that they have. I'm very, very sure, right, that there is at least 50 of the fast. You know, actually you should come and count at your lift lobby. And all 17 of the lift lobbies have this. On top of that, Cove actually wanted to focus on the residents. And so what they did too was they made special efforts in decorating the linkways from public transport all the way to the lift lobby so that our residents would have the full, wholesome 3D experience of what is it like to be enshrouded in New Year festivities. So take a look at this. This is one of the linkways. And here you are. What pretty lanterns. So tell me, what do you think of this? We're now over at Oceanus RC, and Oceanus has something quite impactful prepared for us. We're actually under the hull and huddle of the entrance of Oceanus right now. So you can see that this is actually the hull. Okay, and that's of course the boat. So come follow me. Let's take a look at what Oceanus has done up. To me, it looks a little bit like Spirited Away, and it's very festive and it's actually rather beautiful. And so we're going to do the unveiling now. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Isn't that beautiful? It is actually very auspicious as well. It's made out of 189 lanterns, and it's very appropriate because this is actually where block 188 and 189 is. So what do you think of this? Very, very nice, right? In high Spirited Away fashion. But you know what? I hear some lions beckoning, if you hear the sound. So let's take a look at what's in part 2. And now we know the source of the lion dance. It's from this. It is from the baby lion there. Super cute, isn't it? But you know what? This is the surprise that the RC over at Oceanus has for our residents. It's actually the photo spot that you have here right on top of the hull. If you recall, we were actually at the bottom of the hull. We climbed up. And it's a wonderful, Instagrammable and photogenic opportunity. So guys, what do you think of the Oceanus RC decorations this year? We're over at Suncrest RC to look at their
Chinese New Year decoration!
Yay! You know,
Yes.
Luke is with me and he's actually a very, very old-time JRL over here. Look, can you
Yes.
tell me how many blocks are there in our, Suncrest RC?
Okay, Suncrest RC composes of Sunbeam and Woodcrest, so
Woodcrest,
total
yes.
12 blocks.
12 blocks. And you know what, guys? Sunbeam was really, really good at collaboration because one of the things that they did was actually they collaborated with our AAC Calligraphy Club. And as you can see, they actually have very, very special calligraphy that's done specifically only for Suncrest. 扭转乾坤 and 吉祥如意. This is as auspicious as you can get in terms of New Year greetings. Wouldn't you say so, Lo?
Huh?
Wouldn't you say so, Lo?
Yes, it's the most auspicious calligraphy that I've seen.
So you know what? I also want to give a very, very good and thankful shout out to our AAC members. Our AAC has been hard at work. I think that they probably wrote hundreds,
Wow, so
hundreds if
many.
not thousands,
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
of all these like calligraphy to be put across the whole entire Punggol shore.
Wow!
So I want to thank everybody from our AAC. 谢谢你们，恭喜发财，万事如意。没有你们，我们真的是不行了。Thank you, everybody.
谢谢，拜拜。
Hello, everybody. I'm over at Meadows now, looking at their entry for the Chinese New Year decorations. And as you can see, it's a little bit different from all the rest, isn't it? A lot of the things that you do are actually right in a mini version, but the mini versions are actually very, very exquisitely done. So you have the mini lanterns, a lot of them. And look at this, how cute can it be? It's actually handmade tangerines hanging on the tree. It's really, really, really cute. I think, right, this is a nice little entry that's made, especially right over the community garden. Let me ask some of the residents. Uncle, Auntie 们，你觉得美不美？美。Okay. 谢 So what do you think, May? 还是不美? Nice, not nice? Okay, see you again. We're over at the terrace now to look at the terrace's entry for Chinese New Year, and must I say, it really is hashtag Instagrammable. So we have Tommy and Ismail with me.
Hello.
Yeah.
Happy
Hey.
New Year.
Happy New Year! Guys, can you tell me a little bit more about this amazing thing?
So this is actually done by one of our residents and his wife. Basically, we created a vase that is a bit 3D. The flowers on top and of course some handmade butterflies to make it real.
Yeah, and you know what? To make the butterflies pop, that's actually a Coke can underneath it. And I must say, right, this is really one of the most hashtag sustainable, hashtag Instagrammable wall murals I've seen. Really, really good job. And it was all done by the residents, wasn't
Yes.
it?
So we believe in recycle, reuse and reduce. So basically save the environment.
And this is only part one, yeah?
Yes.
Come, let's go to part two.
Let's go.
And guys, we're actually in part two of the terrace's surprise entry. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? With all the new decorations, and you know what? Very, very auspicious and lucky. The trees are blooming, so it looks exceptionally nice, like springtime.
Yeah.
So we are going to take a look at some of the other things that you have done, because like this is just one part of it. It's actually the whole entire corridor of what we're visiting. Come, let's take a look. All these are actually done right with eco stuff, isn't it?
Yes. All handmade.
And you know what? I've heard a lot about the good handiwork of Uncle Casey. So Uncle Casey, thank you so much for all the great work that you have done. Let's go. Can you see this? Chan-chan! Look at the whole entire corridor of jade flowers. And you know what? They're all made by hand. So this is really quite amazing. So, what do you think of all the decorations? Are you happy with it?
Yes, I'm happy with it. Thanks to our Casey and wife who actually done a great job for terrace. So we appreciate all the help. Looking forward to next festive season for all the deco. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Tell us what you think.